Hey, Tony Gassens here. So, this month of April, what I'll be going for, not April, we in May. What I'll be going for, I'm back home. I'll be going for a month of videos, every day teaching, and don't know how long they'll be, but I'll be going for it. Now this week here, I did a 48-hour fast. Ended up 48-hour fast because I had to get on the plane. So a little more than 48 hours, and just drinking water. So I've only had water, this whole week. Haven't had any coffee, any tea, any juice, any soda, and that right there just make a difference in itself, because you cut out so many empty calories. You cut out so much sugar when you just drinking water, and you cut out even that Diet Coke and your sodas, your juices. You getting healthy just off that one act alone, helping you get healthier. And that's our goal for this year. Just get healthier. And I got this jersey on. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see me in this jersey with my guy, my mentee, the player who jersey I got on. You'll see me with him and my son. He play in Mallorca, Spain. And I got this jersey on, and this jersey feel like a whole nother size big. Like, I done lost weight from visiting him. I done lost probably 10 pounds. This jersey feel good. I say, bad lizard, it's the life here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be getting in your clothes all the time and feeling like a can of biscuits ready to bust. And man, I be in clothes and I just be, yeah, I do it. What's up with you? Yeah. Yeah, everything good with it. Yeah. Can't even breathe. You can't laugh, or you feel like a can of biscuits about to bust. I be feeling like the Pillsbury Doughman. And I say, man, I can't live like that, man. I can't live like that. No. I got to do better than that. Can't live like that. Can't live like that. So I say, you know what? This thing here got to do this the right way. So this is what I want you to realize and understand now. It's that time. It is that time. I gotta forgive him on the drive. It's that time to get things together, get healthy, start doing right, and doing what's hard, not what's easy. We got to be willing to do what's hard. I'm up this morning, my wife behind me. I'm headed to drop off the rental car. But that's life right there. Another thing too is saving money where you can. Because one of the things that's going on right now, I got a list of Tony Gassens Academy students. If you took a course on Tony Gassens Academy, even a free course, it puts you on the list. So if you're on the mailing list, that list probably got over about 26,000 students on there that I email, and I offered them an opportunity to promote their business or their book, their coaching service, whatever it may be. And I would say probably out of 26,000 people, I would say about 10 to 15 people so far. Maybe about 10 to 15 people, about 15 people so far have been able to take advantage of the opportunity. And that right there, and I got up to 52 spots, available, because the opportunity to be one person per week once it get rolling. And so that just go to show you. That go to show you right there. This is what I try to tell people, because a lot of times we get things misunderstood. So some people, they'll probably be like, okay, man, all right. They try to do math for me, and they'll come to me and they'll be like, man, listen, man, I was thinking, like, with your business, like, okay, boom, here we go. You got let's say you got 26,000 people on this list, right? And let's say, you make a product and it's $200, and you email that out, at least 10% is gonna buy that product. So at least 2,600 people gonna buy that product. So that's like, what is that? 200 times 1,000? That's 200,000. Another 1,000 is 400,000. Another 600,000. That's like $520,000 that you make in one email. And I want to help you do that. And I just gotta listen to them. Just gotta laugh. And just, oh, okay, all right, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You don't know humans. Overall, as humans, people talk about, the 99%, the 1%. You're in the 99% because you want to be in the 99%. You're in the 99% because you don't want to do what it takes to be in the 1%. To be in the 1% is painful. Let me tell you, to be in the 1% is a 72-hour dry fast. And then when you come out that dry fast, eating clean. Still no carbs, no pasta, no rice. It's a 72-hour water fast. Then another 48-hour dry fast. 3 weeks in a row of fast, 2 to 3 days every week. And body doing good, body feeling good. Done lost 17 pounds in 3 weeks. Body feeling good, kidneys flowing, working good, liver working good. Everything, you see, that's the 1%. So I was telling myself yesterday, I say, even though I'm going to my office, I'm finna start putting on me a pair of slacks and a button-down shirt, rolling them sleeves up, unbuttoning that shirt a couple buttons, looking like Poppy Chulo with my little necklace on. I'm finna dress like Jeff Bezos. And Elon Musk going to the office. I was thinking about that thing. I say, man, when I get out of this deal with this office, I got 3 years in there, I might get me another high rise, man. With that floater ceiling wonder. Might get me another high rise. To move like a billionaire. because I'm going into my billionaire era. And the thing about it is, you got to have crazy faith. I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean by crazy faith. Is when I was making $20,000 a year as a full-grown musky man, every day I say, man, I want to make 100,000. Man, I got to get to 100,000. Man, I want 100,000 a year. Man, I say that all the time. Man, I want to make 100,000. Man, I was at 20,000. Think about this, Don. Think about what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you and process what I'm telling you. What you make right now. Okay. Multiply it by 5. If you make 0 by times 5 is 50,000. That's what we doing. I know it's 0, but times 5 is 50,000. What you make right now, multiply it by, I met a client yesterday or the day before. She made 250,000. Multiply it by 5. That's $1 million. That's $1 million. But guess what? In what she want to do, in what she told me she want to do, she could make $1 million. She can make $1 million if she get out there and she do it and she consistent. I said, you need my year coaching program, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you how I 10x. I'm gonna show you how I 20x. I'm gonna show you how to do it. And cause it ain't hard as you think it is. It's just about doing it. You're in the 99% because you don't want an Instagram. You're in the 99% because you don't want a TikTok, or you don't want a YouTube, or you don't want a Facebook. You're in the 99% because you don't want to post 3 times a week. That's why you're in the 99%. You don't want to post 3 times a week. You're in the 99% because you're telling yourself, I hate social media. I hate social media. I'm a private person. That's why you're in the 99%. You're in the 99% because when you meet a millionaire who got a $17 course, you can't afford it. You're in the 99% because everything is scam. Last week, it was 2 people that wrote me to my email address and said, is this a scam? They wrote me at TonyGaskins.com. They wrote support at TonyGaskins.com and said, is this a scam? I said, okay. At that point, I was kind of like, this is gonna be a little challenge for me to help you now, because you first gotta understand what a domain is. A domain is a .com. So if it's a TonyGaskins.com, that means that's my authentic domain. So if you get an email from my domain and telling you to email me back, and then if it got a link and it clicks and takes you, the link takes you to TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, not .net, not .org, not Tony G Academy, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, and you go to TonyGaskins.com, and when you click on courses, it takes you to TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. When you look at my post on YouTube and it says $17 courses, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, and you still skeptical, it's gonna be a little tough for me to help you now. You got to come out of that spirit of fear, because I was wondering about if that's a scam. Well, you know you have a bank card or a credit card, right? Both of those cards is a bank card. Whether you using American Express or whether you using Visa, MasterCard, if you make a payment and that payment is a scam, your bank gonna give you your money back. That's they automatic incentive. So you can't worry about getting scammed because you gonna get your money back. You can't send it on Zelle or Cash App. That's gonna be a little tougher to get your money back then now. But when you make a payment with your debit card, your credit card, your money guaranteed. You gonna get your money back. But you're in the 99% because you walk in fear. You're in the 99% because you're skeptical about everything. That's why you're in the 99%. I have lost thousands of dollars because I have invested in myself in something that really wasn't all the way thorough. But by me taking that action, by me taking that momentum, what I did is I unlocked my mind. I unlocked my mind and I took my mind from scarcity to abundance. I took my mind from self-preservation to self-investing. And that right there, that mental shift, that did everything for me. That mental shift did everything for me. That's what you got to realize and understand. This is a mindset shift. This is a mindset shift. It's all in your mindset. The boy, the boy, I built his whole little brand. He don't even realize. The boy Funny Marco, he said it's a mindset thing. That's because every one of my videos I used to say it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. He come up, it's a mindset thing with his comedy. Put it with his comedy. Blew up. I was viral, reaching millions. So I know where he got it from. Because he ain't no life coach. He ain't got my gift. So I know he ain't gonna say the same thing I'm saying. But see, that's the thing, what you got to realize. I'm an introvert that's shooting a video while driving. And when I get back home, I'm gonna upload this video. And this video going out. This video going out. And every day that I get a little bit of time to shoot a video, I'm uploading that video and that video going out. And what I'm doing with these videos is I'm creating. Because you got to think about this. When I'm dead and gone, that's when my sons, to spend time with me, they gonna come on my YouTube. How you doing, son? Talking to you. Love you. My grandkids, they gonna come on my YouTube. How you doing? Young buck, love you. Glad you here. They gonna come on my YouTube, my great grands. Hey, what's up now? How you doing? I love you. Talking to you. Grandkids, my great grands. Hey, what's up with you now? You doing good? Hey, keep getting the knowledge in your mind. Listen to every video on here. Don't miss one of them. I don't care if it ain't talking to you. Listen to it still. See, what I'm doing is I'm building a video journal. I'm building legacy on this here YouTube. People think that, oh, this just about YouTube. Oh, that's just about money. No. As long as YouTube exists, and when they getting ready to go out of business, my son's gonna come and rip all of the videos. They gonna get every last one of the videos, and they gonna have legal copyright over my brand. They gonna have my trademark. So everybody else who had the same idea, oh, I'm gonna get Tony Gas video, I'm gonna put it on this network, make money, they're gonna be able to shut every one of them down because they're gonna have my trademark. Tony Gas is a trademark. And they're gonna have my trademark, and they're gonna be able to shut everybody down, and they're gonna be able to take this knowledge and they're gonna be able to turn it into something. And then what they're gonna be able to do is, one day there's gonna be hologram tours. It's not a thing right now. We done had a couple little run-ins with it, but it ain't been consistent. One day there's gonna be hologram tours, and my son's gonna be able to build my brand, and they're gonna be able to take my hologram, and for the people who know me while I was living and they have outlived me, they're gonna be able to do a world tour with my hologram. And with AI, they're gonna have my voice, and they're gonna be able to take the sound of my voice, and they're gonna be able to write a compilation of everything I've said from all these videos, and they're gonna be able to put it all together, have my hologram with my voice, and it's gonna look real. AI gonna be able to take my face, my young face, have my mouth moving, and have whatever has been programmed to say, it's gonna say it, but it's gonna say it in my voice, in my accent, with my face, with my mouth moving. They're gonna be able to make video, and they're gonna be able to do live tours, live events. And it's gonna be so much technology and so much craziness that going to buy a ticket and sit in an arena or a stadium or a theater with listening to a hologram, it's gonna be normal. It sounds crazy now, like, oh, I never go nowhere no hologram, that's weird. It's gonna be normal, because we gonna have flying cars, we gonna have so much going on. It ain't gonna be hologram gonna be the easy part. You gonna be like, oh, I'm relieved it's a hologram and not like the robot ones. Oh my goodness, the hovering robots it's freaking me out. But it's just a hologram. Oh. Get my ticket for me. You talking to your grandkids? Get my ticket for me. I'm going to hear Tony Gaston talk. I used to listen to him on YouTube when I was young. Think about this, and that's why you're in the 99%, because you're not thinking about it. I'm gonna tell you another reason why you're 99%, because you get offended for hearing the truth. Oh, I'm gonna get off this video. He's talking down to me. He's talking down to me. He's bragging. He's talking about he in the one. I ain't say I was in the 1%. I could be talking to myself. He's talking down to me. Because you get offended. Because you want to be mad about everything. Like that Amanda Seales. You can't walk around a victim every day. You can't walk around getting mad about everything. I used to fight about the N-word. Nah. White people, Asian people, Hispanic people, white people, Asian people, and Hispanic people be saying the N-word. I don't say nothing about that. Lord, they got the police sitting right here. And you got to go 35 miles an hour. And I'm sitting here, boy, my thing saying 37. Boy, I'm up here crawling. My goodness, I'm crawling. Don't nobody drive that speed limit, but that police sitting on that curb coming to bring this car back. You can't be a victim about everything. Seen the young lady, she used to follow me on Twitter. She unfollowed me. Probably because I ain't no victim. Probably because I speak truth. That Amanda Seales. She on there just victim. Yeah, when I was young, they was racist. Child, you was in Orlando, Florida. What the hell you expect? What you talking about that knife for? It's like, okay, everybody racist. Black people racist. Everybody racist. Like, what did you talk about? I used to get called the N-word by white kids in elementary school. She talking about she cutting off the teacher, correcting the teacher, and the teacher got mad and sent her to the office or called her parents. Duh! This the teacher with a whole college degree. You a 10-year-old in here popping off at the mouth. Hush! Even if the teacher is wrong, hush. You know, don't be correcting me while I'm trying to teach. Like, what are we talking about? But see, this the thing. You're in the 99% because you're a victim. Because you're easily offended. It ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to. When you learn to let everything roll off your back, like water off a duck, when you stop letting people have power, hey, get out the way now. Get out the way. I'm going speed limit. This the speed limit now. Don't be pulling up on me now. As I'm sitting here talking about let stuff roll off your back. See, I had to tell him, like, hey, get on out the way. You want to speed? It's police out here. Speed. Get on out the way. Now, see, you got to understand, you can have a righteous indignation now. You can stand on business now. That don't mean be no punk. But what I mean is, stop letting people dictate your days. So you at work, and you pouting and mad and complaining, and you sad because your co-worker took your chair. Your co-worker doing your work. Your co-worker took a little piece of your idea from the meeting and activated on it. Get the lesson from it. Next time, keep your mouth closed and activate on what you supposed to activate on. Activate on what you supposed to activate on, and show them before you tell them. Lesson learned. Let stuff roll off your back. That's gonna get you out that 99%. Invest in you. That's gonna get you out that 99%. You got to invest in you. You have got to stop crying, stop complaining, stop feeling bad for yourself. And you got to invest in you. Listen, man, I go broke on me. I've been thinking every day. People don't realize, like, you see what I do right here? Every day I'm thinking, and I'm going through pros and cons. Coffee shop, shoe store, used car lot, reading center, learning center, men's clothing line, men's cologne, men's shoe line. I'm coming up, I think of every idea, and I go through pros and cons all day long. Pros and cons. I'm calculated. I'm thinking about my energy level. I'm thinking about my mentality. I'm thinking about my personality. What can I do and get up and go to work and love doing every day, and from that job be able to shoot a YouTube video, be able to take 3 hours and coach one-on-one clients, but yet be running this business in the other 5 hours of the day. If I go work 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, coach 3 hours a day, film a video 1 hour a day, and work 4 hours a day, actually, get my mouth right, what business can I do? If I do a coffee shop, can I have an office in the back where I'm working and I got a staff in there and they got a green light? They can interrupt me on any call, they can interrupt me on any video, but they got a green light, open door policy, but they out there, they making the coffee, they running it, and it's a coffee shop and / internet cafe with a modern vibe to it. Starbucks on steroids. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's how I'm thinking, and I go through the pros and cons. I count the costs. What it'll cost me to get started? Or should I just take some money and invest in a sports team that ain't going nowhere? It's not gonna go out of business. At the worst, they might sell it. But if I own a 1% or 5%, I'm gonna make money off my percentage when it sells. Should I just invest in it? I ain't got to do no work, and I'm just investing in something that I love. Might even could benefit my kids if it's a soccer team. Like, what can I do? Just like that, boom. Just like that, boom. Back to turn the car. Hey, so I got to go. So I want you to think about this on 29 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes, that's good. When I do a 30-minute video, you might get a second video in that day, because my goal is an hour of content a day. So just be mindful. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm gonna start losing my voice coming in here. Be mindful and set your notification. If you ain't hit your subscription, because even with the pop culture stuff, I'm gonna be teaching a